Hi, I'm Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tag video. I'm going to be doing the finish the book tag, and I was tagged by Crystal Fiber Artsy, and thank you, Crystal, for tagging me. I'll have her channel linked down below, as well as the questions in case you want to do this tag as well. The first question is, do you keep a list of books you have read? I do on Goodreads, going back to 2012 when I started my Goodreads. And now I also keep track on the Storygraph as well. And that's pretty much the only place. Question 2, what stats do you record? I tried out recording some of my own stats, but I never could keep up with it. I do keep track of my daily page count, and then I let Goodreads and the Storygraph keep track of my stats for me, which is much more doable for me. I can keep up with that. I just put in my books and it calculates the stats. I like that. Storygraph is really nice with giving you those graphs to show what kinds of books you like, what form you're reading in, physical books, digital books, or audiobooks, and so on. Your most read authors, all that kind of good stuff. So those are the only stats that I record, is the Storygraph ones. And daily page number, because Storygraph gives you your how many pages you've read for the year so far, and you can look at months as well, but I also keep track of daily page counts. Question 3, do you give star ratings? Yes, I do. I give a star rating 1 through 5 stars. On Goodreads, it has to be on a whole number, but on Storygraph, I do separate it even more because I give quarter stars. It helps give me a gauge of the books that I enjoyed the most throughout the year. That's a helpful way to look back, to look for favorites. And it's just mostly how much did I enjoy this book? Just a gut reaction kind of thing. Question 4, do you review your books? I do review some of my books. I try to review at least a few every month, especially if they are indie books. And the ones that I focus on the most is ones that I get as ARCs. And unfortunately, I cannot keep up with all the books I read doing a written review for each one, but I do talk about them all in mini reviews on my videos as well. But I do always give a star rating on Goodreads, and I do a little bit more. They have some selections in the Storygraph to give a little bit more information about the book without having to write a full review. So I do that every time, but yeah, I wish I could write a review for every book, but I just don't have time. Question 5, where do you put your finished books? Well, I have a couple of different places. If I love the book, it's a new favorite, I think I could read it again and again, then it goes on my finished bookshelf, which is, I moved it downstairs into our family room area. Or if it's not a favorite, even if I like the book, if it's not a favorite, I unhaul it. There are some exceptions to that. I do collect certain covers for Paperbacks from Hell. So if it has a fantastic cover, I might keep it. As well as indie books, unless it's something that I didn't really enjoy. If I liked it a lot, I keep those as well because they're kind of special to me, the indie books that are so wonderful. Question 6, how do you pick your next book? Well, I always do a monthly TBR because I am definitely a planner. I have a list of books, and then I just think about which one I need to finish the most, what will accomplish the most goals that I'm working towards with those books, or which ones have the soonest deadline that I need to meet, that sort of thing. Yeah, definitely a planner. Always a plan. Number 7, do you have any rituals when you have finished the book? I've already talked about it quite a bit. I do immediately go onto Goodreads and Storygraph to record my star rating and that I finished it so that it can keep track of my stats and so that I have a log of everything I've read. Nowadays, I will tell the people in Criminali's Discord if it is a book that I owned. I'm keeping track of all the books I owned, read on there. And if it is a book club book, then I will give my final thoughts on whatever Discord or Goodreads thread that they are discussing it. And really, that's about it. And finally, question 8 is just who do you tag? And this is a quick, easy tag that I think a lot of people would enjoy doing. So I'm going to tag a few people. And if you've already done it, I didn't look to see who had done this already, but I came up with a few people. And so I tag E.D. Lewis Reviews, Secrets Read, Linda Booklady, Alex Black Reads, and Book Rising with Bart J. Gilbert. So I'd love to see your answers for this tag. See if you are recording your finished books in any different ways than me. And I'd love to know anything you have to say about this tag, and I will be back very soon with another book-related video. Thanks. Bye.